So we're going to do legs, doing hamstrings on the seated leg press. Let's go for it.
Welcome to my training video. I have to do a voiceover for the reasons of copyright because the gym plays very loud music and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So here I've just, honestly guys, let me be transparent. We're doing the leg extension. The first one's the hamstring curl. And I didn't feel like going. I felt really tired today because I've had a very long working week in the day job. I'm very physical for like 8 to 10 hour shifts non-stop, so my face looks like I've been smacked with a wet fish. I don't know, but I still made it to the gym. It was a midday session, even though I wake up early. So what you can see me patting there on my chest is the magnetic clip mount for Insta360, the camera I'm using now. I've invested in this wonderful Go camera, so it's called the Insta360 Go Ultra camera. It's like an it's like an action camera, but it's not sponsored. I bought this because I have to vlog my gym workouts. Now I'm getting back in training as a bikini athlete. So I'm taking my time. You can't see, you can see in the background, the weights are lifting. I've probably put it on 27 kilos. I think it might even be a bit lower. It's between 20 to 27 kilos. And I'm really feeling tired, so I just stretch out. I'm doing supersets, so you'll see little minimal like 10-20 second breaks because I want to crack on with it while the machines are all empty. The gym was a little bit busy, but you know, sometimes I just think to myself, I look rough, I start fidgeting. My friend Tara reckons I've got ADHD, and that's a sign. Apparently, fidgeting and touching your hair and your clothes, which is a terrible habit, so I always have to edit that out. So I do normally 4 sets. I had to think then. I do 4 sets on each exercise. So this is the hamstring curl. I like to sit upright because I find it gives me a better kind of movement. And I feel like my hamstrings, you've got to listen to your body, so my hamstrings feel better and more worked out rather than when I lean back. Because when I lean back, it takes a strain on my lower back. Always remember, if you're dealing with any back injuries, guys, or any health issues, you've got to go within your limits. So there we go, back on it. You can see my face looks terrible. Bad angle. I've hardly got any angles to do this because the Insta360 Go Ultra has a metal clamp on that chain that you can see there for the POV, which you'll see later. But I'm really excited to share with you guys in this voiceover, so it's not too boring for you, that I can actually clip this onto any metal, so I get really good angles. I use linear angles for the POV, and I just love using it, and it really motivates me to keep accountable and responsible for my workouts. I didn't want to go today. You can see my face, I didn't want to be there. I really didn't want to be there. I was so tired, and that's an older looking face because I'm absolutely fatigued, guys. I think I'm on my 4th set here. Anyway, so we're 3 minutes into the video. What you see here, again, I'm just thanking a girl who put the cleaning liquid back. There's only one in the entire gym. My face just looks so old because I'm training and I'm tired. So yeah, 27.5, I was right, it was 27. So here, again, I've got a voiceover. I'm just saying I'm at the gym, started doing my first exercise, and we're going to do glutes, hams and quads, and then I'll do a bit of shoulders, upper body. I do a bit of shoulders, you know, when I want to get pump. So I'm just going to start laughing now because here I am with my cleaning spray. I'm that nutter that goes around cleaning, cleaning, cleaning because I've got OCD, but I do want it clean. And, you know, some people don't do it. Most people do, to be honest. I just have to have clean clothes. So all my gym clothes, as soon as I get home, put them in the wash, have a shower. This gym is really good. It does actually have showers, but I don't use them. And it's very hot, guys. So I'm just cleaning the hell out of everything I sit on and that I touch. I do like to clean very thoroughly. But yeah, I'm that person that is definitely probably the most cleanest one in the gym. I put that there to cover my hair in case it's a bit wet. And I'm going to start on the leg press, the seated leg press. They do have a hack squat, but it's awful at this gym. It is really weird. I don't understand why the hack squat doesn't work properly. I put there because obviously there's things that I want to cover because I think you might see people's faces, so I like to sort of cover their faces when they walk into the shot. So I do 8 to 10 reps. I think I'm doing 10 reps here. I'm not sure what the weight is. We'll find out later. It could be about 45 kilos. You can see in the bottom right the weight. I think I do film it. But yeah, so interestingly, whilst I was doing these exercises, I saw there was a new guy who was probably in his 50s or 60s, and he was in the little small office to my left, and I think he's just joined. But when I'm mid-session, literally I just finished doing this first set of leg press. I'm sure you can see me checking the camera angle there because I'm newly trying to get all the best angles. There you go. I kept that in so you could see how I film my vlogs. I'll do another vlog once I've got used to the camera, Insta360 Go Ultra, and you can see the watermark is on my video because I just want people to know what I'm filming with. And so there we go. So I cut a lot out by the guys, so I have about a 20-second rest. When I point my toes left out, right out, it's because it engages the glutes slightly differently. I love the leg press, but I like to go as, you can't tell, but I'm going really deep, deep, deep. I let the chair go back and forward to the max so that I engage. And yeah, I love it. I love doing glutes, hams and quads. There's this guy, look, he said, can I have that? Well, watch, he reaches over. Watch this. He reaches over, nearly touching my leg. And I'm sitting there thinking, really? Did that just happen? Go round the back. He had plenty of space to go round me. It would have only taken him 3 seconds. Sometimes I think people like to get attention. Or, I don't know, maybe I've just got this magnetic energy that pulls people towards me. I do think that I've got that as well. But sometimes I just want to be left alone in peace, but you can't. That's a stupid thing for me to think of anyway, because I'm in a public gym, do you know what I mean? But when you're mid-set, if I had my earphones on, it wouldn't make any difference. He'd probably just reach over and grab it. Anyway, I'm just having a little bit of a moan because people invading your space at a gym is not okay. It's not okay. You know, I think I actually just went like this because I'm so tired and breathless that I don't want to engage with people. I have to go back actually to wearing my sports caps because then I just put it over my eyes and people just leave me alone. And here again, I'm just saying I've got more sets to do. And yeah, I think I'm just talking to the camera saying what just happened. But yeah, so obviously, you've got to just run with it, haven't you? So there, I've done 4 sets. I don't film all of them because it's a bit repetitive. Here's me with my tissues, and I actually wipe my hands with the cleaning liquid. It's terrible. God help me, because my skin's going to be so bad. I used to have a really dry, flaky skin on my hands, but I've become really good now. I like to wear gloves, but look, I'm wiping my hands secretly, sort of, you know, because I don't want to carry antibacterial, but that antibacterial spray is good. Because I just think of people's germs, you know. I've got a germ OCD. I've had it. Anyway, we are cleaning the chair nicely. You know, some people like that. Some people feel, you know, I don't care because I don't care what people think. And I'm going to start doing the quad extension. It's like a quad curl. And we'll get some POVs here. See the metal on the bars? That's where I put the camera. Insta360 Go Ultra. It's an action cam. It's brilliant. And it shoots in 4K 30 FPS. And yeah, linear, wide angle, whatever, and selfie vlogging mode as well. But this is a really good action cam. So even if I wanted to go paddleboarding, I can do it when I go paddleboarding next week. I think I'm going to go. There we go. All nice and clean and ready. I've got to do my mantra, which is to put my little pink hoodie over there so my hair doesn't get anything on it. Freshly washed hair, got to keep it Barbie beautiful. And yeah, and then I'm doing my quad extension. Somebody's going to walk into the shot, so I cover their face for privacy. But you know what? I don't have to do that, but I will. I just don't want random people in my videos anyway. So here's the thing. You've got to do what you've got to do sometimes with whatever machines are available. And luckily, all of the legs machines were available. Most people were doing upper body. And obviously, you've got the free weights area. Yes, so I'm doing 25 kg. Which is okay. I can go to higher, but I just want to build it, progressive overload. So after doing that, my next workout will be a slightly higher and we'll film and record it. Yeah, so I'm doing 8 to 10 reps. I do 4 sets, but by the 4th set of this, I'm literally probably going to stop at 8 because it burns the hell out of my knees. You can see a bit of muscle showing through my legs there. And I am going to build it, but bearing in mind, guys, here's a new POV angle. But bearing in mind, guys, I am 55. So I've also got to, you know, work consistently, build it up. And I've got a lot of work on my diet to do, going back to meal prepping, which is like 3, 4, 5 meals a day, probably 4 meals a day. Chicken, broccoli, rice, but I'm going to do rice or sweet potato with a bit of greens like asparagus or broccoli, and I'm going to do chicken because I've sort of don't eat meat at home. I just don't like the smell of it, and I do a lot of eggs with the yolks, guys, with the yolks. So I've got to clean up my diet, which I've already started. So I'll talk about that later. But just think you'd give you a bit of a more interesting video because you can see what I'm doing here. I'm curling and feeling the pain, the burn in the knees, the lower quads. So there we go. I think I'm getting off it now. Then I clip the camera to my chest to get the POV. There's me with my lovely, lovely antibacterial one in the gym. I had to go into the dance room and get them. The yoga room. There we go. Giving it a good old clean. I thought it'd be funny for me to put that in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting on the abductor and the adductor. Now, I love this, but it would not go down to number 1. So it's not on a heavy weight. It was on 30. Then I had to do it down to 15 kg. But the width section, I like it to go as wide as possible to 8 and as low as possible to 1. So yeah, that was on number the actual, you can't see it. So that's the weight. I think I've got, you can see it there, 15 kg. I think I have to lower it, or no, I had to go higher for that one. So this is the abductor and the adductor, and it works the upper side glutes, which is really good. And also there is a hack squat at this gym. I did one. I always do, like, I try and do one set of something new because it's a new machine. It looks really old, and it's like it felt like it needed oiling. It just didn't have a smooth kind of lift when you squat. So I didn't film the hack squat because I did one set and I thought that's rubbish, because it was really weird, the machine. I think it's got something wrong with it. When you go down and then you go up, it was just so too kind of jittery, and I thought there's something wrong with this machine, so I better get off it. So I would consider joining. I've been looking this morning at other gyms. I love the adductor and the abductor. I've been looking at other gyms, but they are very pricey. And then there's local traffic, which is always a nightmare. There you go, guys. That's the camera. I will do a good tutorial camera once I've learned how to use it properly. And once I give you all the POVs. Yeah, it's really good because now this is interesting because this is my favorite. I think I take the weight down. I'm pretty sure I take the weight down. This is for the inner thighs. I like it to go as wide as possible. That's on number 8 at the minute, but it stops on 2 instead of 1. So that last bit of a tightening squeeze I couldn't achieve. Watch, it doesn't go together. It stops there. So that's number 2, but it should go to number 1, which is to hit each other left and right. There you go. I've got to lower this because it's too heavy. So my outer glutes, my inner thighs, I'm still working on them. Yeah, but I have to go a bit lower. You see, I've taken the pin up a little bit to lesser weight, so I can just have good form and not stretch anything. I was on my bed doing a little bit of a stretch, and I nearly had a cramp in my left thigh. So today at the gym, I'm obviously very wary of it, so I'm not going to push with the weight. I'm not doing progressive overload. This is one of my weak points: the abductor and the adductor. I think it's really important to point out that you've got to do what you can do, but you don't have to go heavy if you're not feeling it. You've got to build the strength and the body's symmetry and then alignment, and then one part of your body is going to be stronger than the other. So whilst you're building, like I'm building my back strength and my glutes to get more, more stronger all over. Once that's sorted this year and next year, then hopefully the abductor and adductor will also take effect, and I'll be able to go a bit heavier with the weight, but don't want to pull anything there. You can see it sticking, and I'm like, oh yeah, feeling it there, can barely do it. I'm sure this is my last set. I actually don't know if I did 3 sets or 4. So now I'm moving on to the standing squats, and it's a 10 kg weight. There you can see it in the camera. I did actually do one of a 15, but I didn't film it because somebody was in the way. I always, there's only 2 little benches here, so I had to stand in the middle. But you can see I'm doing my squats, and there's a mirror to my right where you might see my head move. I'm going to finish now there. That's the 10. And somebody's coming over. So I didn't film everything, by the way, because there was people around me. I managed to film 1 set without anyone in the way. Now I'm moving on to shoulders. I love this machine. Yeah, giving it a good old clean. I'm putting this in for entertainment purposes, guys. Hopefully you find it funny. Look at a hot, sweaty mess. I'm a hot, sweaty mess. My hair extensions are showing through. I'm looking like absolutely frazzled. Absolutely. And also, I put some highlighter on in the wrong place on my cheek. It's just like weird, because when you're tired, don't put highlight on your cheek. it'll highlight how tired your eyes are. But I want to be, you know, transparent. I don't want to be looking perfect when I'm in the gym for you guys, because if you're in the real world with me, as I'm the real world Barbie, but if you see how tired I look sometimes, I just want you to know I am relatable. You know, when I'm in the gym, I'm like, yeah, crack on with it. I always go with my makeup on and everything, always do. But, you know, when I look tired, the makeup's not going to hide it. So I'm just checking the camera angles, giving myself a bit of a break, trying to, because my head is leaning back, so I can't have my thing in because it's the bobble's too thick, and I need my head and my neck to be straight whilst I'm doing this. I did attempt at putting some new camera angles, so I'm getting ready to leave shortly because, yeah, there's my locker. I give a little cheeky grin, watch, hello. And I'm just, you know, decompressing, feeling exhausted. Check out the face, guys. I'm getting ready to walk down the stairs now. After leg day, you cannot walk. I'm walking like a frog, literally clinging onto, for dear life, that railing. Now I'm just going to do a kind of outro. Guys, I've had a really good workout. I didn't want to come, I'm so tired. I worked out at home yesterday. Had a good workout, trained, lower body, really good, feeling good. And yeah, time to go back to the car now. It's very busy, and you know, it just annoys me when people try and speak to me when I'm training. It does the job for what I need anyway. I'm just gonna decompress a bit. Come with me here. So I'm just gonna get to the car. Gonna go out somewhere with my friends, and we're gonna have a good time. Just gonna get my car key. Training's going good, feeling good. Hey guys, I'm in my car, just finished the gym training, had a good session, and yeah, I'm just gonna go home, have a shower. It's again one of the hottest days of the year, and I'm gonna go home and just relax now. I've done a lot of training in the last 2 to 3 days, so I'm really good. I'm feeling good. It's Monday, so I did yesterday's leg session today. Well, to be fair, it doesn't really matter what my training is. I've just got to get it in. So yeah, I'm going to go home and just feel, you know, enjoy the heat and everything that is here. So my battery's dying on this. So yeah, I'm feeling good, but I get cranky when I'm in the gym when people are too near me, but that's what you get for a budget gym. Do you know what I mean? I really want to join the other gyms, but I don't know if I can justify it because they're always busy and I won't be able to film. That's why I'm in this Anytime Fitness cheap gym. But the Ballantyne's is more expensive, but there's more people. So, do you know what I mean? It's like, I really want my own gym. But yeah, training with people is very challenging. But that's what you got to do. And there's roadworks in the area. It's just, they're not even doing anything. I'm having a cranky day, aren't I? Hey guys, so my little home studio, one of the little bedrooms that we have. It's the hottest day of the year. Actually, it's the second hottest day of the year.